things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, man, good morning to all my brothers and sisters out there. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Welcome down to Let's Start the Things TV. It's your boy Fire Feelings in the building. Definitely big up to my Facebook peeps, big up to my YouTube peeps. Yeah, man, good morning to you guys. You know what I mean? Hope you guys having a fantastic morning so far. Wake up with the blessings and the love of God overflowing you. You know, you wake up this morning definitely and you got that breath, you're breathing, you're seeing, you're talking. You know, give God thanks. Yeah, man, give God thanks. Definitely, you know. It's a wonderful morning. It's Thursday already. So basically, you know, it's cool. Miss Gold, good morning to you. Conrad, or Conrad, big up to you. Yeah, man, good morning to you. Hope you having a blessed morning, progressive morning. Guys, definitely, as you guys check in, you know what we really ask you for. We ask you just to give the video a thumbs up, those persons that is on YouTube and those persons that is watching us live on Facebook. Please give the video a share and a like. Definitely we're streaming on FF Vibes Radio Facebook page and FF Vibes Radio today. This is our sponsor for the show today, definitely. So we're definitely streaming, guys. Also could head over to FF Vibes Radio website. That's www.ffvibesradio.com. Definitely. Also, guys, you could come aboard for your advertisement need with Let's Talk the Things TV and FF Vibes Radio. Yeah, man, there's how it goes. But nevertheless, as you guys see the thumbnail and the title, you know, Streets Confession, Streets Talk, we're going to be talking about some stuff going on in and out of Guyana. You know, definitely. You know, but you know, I always want to read a psalm before I kick off the show. So, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me in the path. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff will comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forevermore. Amen. God is good. Yeah, man. He good always. So, yeah, this is how we kick it off. Got to give Father God thanks. I know I'm strong. Yeah, like I said, I'm not preacher or pastor, nothing like that, but I believe in God strongly. So, yeah, like I say, a lot of stuff going on. We got to talk about this stabbing. Yeah, the stabbing with the husband and wife. It's getting interested because I made a post of an upload that I did on Facebook. And the comments are crazy over there. The comments are definitely crazy. Yeah, the comments are crazy. People are talking all kind of things. They got people who came out and said they know the story, give you insight on the story. So we're going to be talking about that. Also, today we're going to be talking about this young man, Nelly, that a hit was harder on. He was on Doggy Show. Yeah, he's a very good friend of mine. Yeah, a hit was harder on him. Yeah, we got the live. We're going to run the live today. That we, I can try for react, let we react it. Yeah. And, we got some more things we just get cleared up. Now, I was running on YouTube, and definitely I came across with with a channel. And the channel is very, very, very interested. It's a Guyanese channel. Everybody's a young man. The channel is called Bottom House TV. You hear Bottom House, right away it's Guyana, you don't know. We bring the talk Bottom House. We got the Bottom House dance, and we got the Bottom House, Yeah, Bottom House. And the Bottom House quick, whatever. And it's very interested. He got a lot of very topic, you know what I mean? And we're going to run through the topic because it's not long. Definitely. So, guys, definitely got to check in. It's going to be wonderful, but you don't know how it goes. So, how are you guys doing? Once again, hope you guys are having a fantastic morning so far, guys, and I hope your day is planned out well. Don't matter what come your way. All we got we little problem and we little whatever, but don't let it overtake you. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't let it overtake you to the extent to make you stress out, to make you have to do nothing. We just hold it, pray. Yeah, prayers always move mountain, man. Mm-hmm. Prayers always moves mountain. I'm not gonna tell no lie, straight up. But let's jump into this right away. This topic here that he was definitely speaking on is a Venezuelan situation in Guyana. Great piece of topic. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Let's Start the Things. Welcome to Let's Start the Things show. You know how we're doing it today, definitely, all right? A very interesting piece of reasoning with this here. And this one is entitled, Guyana Have Less Rights Than the Venezuelan Migrants. Linden squatting. So, I like this. This is very teaching to me. So I said, we're going to kick off to a video as the show just start. 11 minutes into the show. We're going to give you an hour and a half show, and definitely we're going to be on the radio. I have to go and shell it down after. So, yeah, shout out to everybody that's checking in. Let's get this and hear what you got to say.
Do foreigners have more rights in Linden than Lindeners? Personally, I think it's a bit hyperbolic to say that Lindeners have less rights than foreigners. However, as far as Linden is concerned, it certainly seems that way. It's mainly because the Lindeners observe the government's treatment of them and their issues, and then juxtapose that with the government's treatment of the Venezuelan migrants in their community and their issues. I'm the unspecialist. Let's talk about the migrant situation in Venezuela and how that provides a pretty interesting picture of what's happening across the entire country. As far as I can tell, the official perception of Linden is that Linden is the land of squatters. By the way, those aren't my words. On one hand, you have successive governments being either apathetic or heavy handed as it relates to the treatment of squatters in Linden. The regularization effort has progressed at the same rate or same urgency as the Aubrey Barker Road. And on the other hand, we have Venezuelan migrants also squatting. However, their effect on life in Linden has gone largely uncovered. Last year, we heard a minister say that there were no Venezuelan migrants in Region 10. The whole time, Lindeners were seeing Venezuelan migrants almost every day. Therefore, whoever was reporting the information to the government was either blind or completely disconnected from the streets. That isn't surprising, considering that around the same time, we also heard from multiple government officials that 80% of Venezuelan migrants are either Guyanese or of Guyanese heritage. Between that time and the more recent stories, those numbers were not updated, at least not anywhere that I could find. So, the official treatment of Linden, we can safely assume, was out of sight, out of mind. More recently, while I was working in Linden, I saw lots of Venezuelan migrants squatting, and many of them were working in the sawmills. Quite different to the official narrative of the situation in Linden at that time. So I decided to do some digging and see exactly what was happening. Unsurprisingly, once again, the stories on the ground from Lindeners were quite different than the official narrative. Many residents expressed their willingness to be hospitable and coexist. However, some of them expressed concerns about Venezuelans squatting in the bushes, some in front of persons' homes, inside abandoned homes, or inside incomplete homes that were under construction, but construction may have stopped for several months. Naturally, given the political climate and how things are on social media, many residents were unwilling to appear on tape for fear of being victimized. However, some were still willing to share their experiences.
Teams switching off. On Miro, the innovation workspace, teams work on an
About 2 months ago, I go home afternoon. They come at me and ask me, it's about 20 something of them. Children, teenagers, and adults. And they wanted to camp out in my yard after, right? And
Yeah, shout out to my boy Bully Bad in the building. Bully Bad, big up yourself.
they said they have nothing to eat. So I go and I give them 2 packs of chow mein and 2.
Guys, like I said, please share the live. Share the live. Those who are on Facebook and those who are on YouTube, guys, just give the video a thumbs up. It works with the algorithm, all right?
Two, no. Same time the neighbors, some men come over and they said no, don't allow them people to stay. What I was going to tell them, no, they can't stay. And they left and they got down a place named Bounceland. And they were there like for 4 days until the people them had to beat them out. Because they done camp out on somebody's foundation, put up 10 done built toilet. Right? So these people walking all over and taking over people's place just 2 hours away from me.
And there's the thing. And there's the stupidness. You think we could go in anybody? You think we could go in Venezuela and try though? They don't like we already. You think we could make the joke? This is what I say, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? Why the government playing with these people in we country. You hear the girl say they walking around, going upon you land, going upon you property, make toilet, put on tent. Really wrong with these people them. These people them head good. It's just a dry yard. It's just a dry these people is do thing. Now people, she says they went somewhere else and the people them had to beat them out. It's right, man. It's crazy.
I get a nurse girl, you're gonna get a bush, of empty land, and it's full of bush. Not knowing these people go in the bush at the back of the yard. They're just 2 hours away from me. And probably the next set, right? There's about 4 of them. And they're done there and done frame up. Up to now, the frame's there. Done frame up. She said she hearing Spanish people talking. And she said when she peeped through the bush, it's Spanish and they're building up a little thing. They got the sawmill and they get strips. Enough of them that the sawmill. They're living and working there. So them looking for elsewhere like bush and like empty land, and they're going to put on and get a family. So they're enough and they're bothering people, and it's very dangerous. For instance, you tell them no, they're trying to bully you. Remember, I don't understand how they're speaking, because they start rowing like in Spanish. So one of the boy will come over, the neighbor will see, and come over, he could talk Spanish, he understand. And he said they was cussing, but I can't talk Spanish, me not understand Spanish. When the people come, this is 2 hours away, when they're bailing, when the nurse, you're going to call the owners, and they come, they had big fights. Because they didn't want to move out the people land, and the people had to beat them with cutlass, wood, all kind of thing to get them out of there. It's like 2 months ago, June, July. And they're still at the back. I live in down the station street and up. So like 50-something. Like what I see, about 50-something, the set, and the 20-something set what I see. Like a place like A would develop, them in on the A plenty. They're looking for the bushy area.
What's making it uncomfortable?
It's just last month, August month, they had a murder in Mobilisa, which is 2 Venezuelan murder the man. Yes.
What I know for sure is that, let me say in this area, if like 60% of persons gone to work, they would break in your place and take your food stuff.
Yeah,
because you're not working. And when they get hungry, they break in, so it's not safe for you.
Police just get
But of course, obviously this is gonna lead to. It's gonna lead to that, bro. Because when them getting money, them getting things. Because obviously when they walk in off the books, they're not gonna get in the right payment. You understand? This happen anyway. So then they ain't getting the right payment. So other, you know what I mean, other precaution got take. Whereby they gonna start to break into people's home and these kind of thing, and it's wrong. That's what I'm saying. You know, they could. You think when they come here, say they can't do that in America, but they can't, or should we say they won't, but they can't, because a different procedure over here. So, but Guyana now, you know what I mean. The thing slack in Guyana. Guyana slacks, you know what I mean, is full. Anybody could come in Guyana and do anything. You know what I mean? Whoever is running the country is like they don't got no saying or nothing when it comes to these kind of thing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Despite what you want to say about Trump, you know, he got a little mad side, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the man's serious when it comes to certain thing with migrants, you know what I mean? Yeah, because these are the altercation that is lead to. People start doing a bag of foolishness.
Police report, yes, because the incident with the neighbor, the nurse girl, because she said she frightened, because she called me and I did just go. And she called the owners him. And they make a report before they come down, because these people coming from till over the river, the owners. And they make a report at the station and then they come down because the police come after. They start putting lash in them. And they come and ask them to leave nicely. But remember they're speaking in Spanish and like they're arguing or cussing you in Spanish. You don't understand. At least I don't understand nothing in Spanish. They by the time the police got them by start beating them and they start running, going away. But the people clear the land, they clean the land down now. Clean. So you're gonna know because them left the bush in front and they was building at the back. No, nobody never come around and ask. Nobody.
You just heard a Linden resident say that although these incidents were reported, there was no on-the-ground follow-up from local government officials and certainly no national attention, at least not until Stabroek News covered the issue in October, the only paper to do so at the time. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs responded quickly, and the minister himself went out to Linden. However, his visit appeared to only be to speak with Venezuelans. Hence, it's unsurprising that after his visit, he concluded that migrants were adjusting well and that there were no issues with Lindeners. Nonetheless, Stabroek News stood by their accounts, and I'm certain that they have evidence given that everything in the article is observable in Linden, and there are even more stories that can be heard from Lindeners themselves. After Stabroek News stood by their account, the government, through the Department of Public Information, decided to directly attack Stabroek News' credibility instead of providing evidence to the contrary. Stabroek News even shared some egregious comments made by the minister after their initial report. In the article, Stabroek News quotes the minister as saying, "Your article is false. When we went there was nobody to verify the claims. In your article, you couldn't even name who said anything. Who are these anonymous sources? Why aren't you naming them? These Venezuelans are not hungry. They are working. They're working harder than the Londoners, and that's why they're getting the jobs. This is nonsense. Stabrook News needs to get themselves together. That article with Figueroa and Solomon is...
You see, there's a next thing to scrap. There's a next thing. And I was waiting for this party to come. You know what I mean? And the waiting for it to come, no joke. This is the next thing now. The problem is, you understand? When these man them come for work, these man them is work. Anytime you see any Spanish man over here, so them man don't play when it come for work. And this does the whole problem, you know what I mean, that we even see in America. You know, a lot of persons, you know what I mean, black people, even white people, complain about work. Got problem, got issue, always got this and always got that. When these man of them come, these man of them don't give a ass. If it's cleaning shit, them clean shit proudly. Wherever is it, these man of them is do it proudly and willing to do it. Not no lie, them man is work, put in the work. If it's one thing you could talk, if it's one thing I could, anybody supposed to know, them Spanish man don't play when it come to work. Them Spanish man don't play.
Not balanced at all. I went and spoke to the Venezuelans myself. This is poor journalism. Stabrook News is writing as if the migrants are not humans. They're escaping a serious situation back in Venezuela. He raged. Once again, according to the Stabrook News article, despite the minister's comments, Stabrook News remained unmoved, which prompted a lackluster rebuttal from Ravin Singh's letter to the editor, describing Stabrook News' account as xenophobic. The editor-in-chief rightfully rebuffed his comments. What stands out to me is the unwillingness to admit fault and the unwillingness to engage with or even believe the reported accounts of Guyanese citizens and residents. Why do you think this is so? And this is not just happening in Linden. I can look back at a video I did previously where I talked about migrants in Ruby Bag Dam. Since I did that video, things haven't gotten any better there.
The average person sees around 10,000 online ads daily. Here's how a man's life would change if he...
I think that there are many takeaways from this situation. One of them is that the elected officials are clearly talking past each other. You have the government having their narrative, sticking to it, and the same thing happening on the other side. As a result, the people in Linden are kind of forgotten. That leads to another issue, which is that the elected officials in Linden need to do a better job of reporting on these issues, whether to the government, to their people, or sensitizing the public via social media. They certainly need to do a better job of staying connected to those streets in Linden. That disconnect may be the reason why this story didn't get much attention until citizens reported it to the news. As for why they chose to report it to Stabrook News, I can't say. Maybe there was some greater degree of trust between them and that particular news agency. Nonetheless, almost everything that was in those Stabrook reports, I was able to observe for myself. And I'm certain that many Lindeners in the community would have also seen the same. And last but not least, I think that Lindeners need to be more vociferous about these issues in their community. If you don't think you can rely on your elected officials, if you don't think you can rely on government, you have to take matters into your own hands. By that, I simply mean sharing the issues that you go through, whether through social media or otherwise. The only way these issues can get attention when no one is paying attention is if you bring them to someone's attention. In my case, I just happened to be in Linden and see some of this happening and had the curiosity to look into it more. And I'll be the first to admit that if I didn't cross paths with these people or these issues, I may not have been doing a video about it myself. That's why I think this attitude should go beyond this current situation with migrants. It should go to regularization of communities in Linden and any other issues that the community may be going through that I may be unaware of or the country as a whole may be unaware of. I could be misguided as I'm only speaking from a limited perspective. Lindeners, you can let me know what's up in the comments. As always, thanks for your support and thanks for watching.
Yeah, you know. Definitely, definitely. Yo, I ain't gonna tell no lie. Nice piece of reasoning. And I want to know from you guys in the chat, you know, it's something that definitely need to get tightened up on. It's not like, and I gonna be real. It's not like if, you know, you don't want King. It's right, man. It's not like I can be honest. It's not like if you know me, nobody is supposed to get a chance in the country, but they got to follow rules and regulation. They definitely got to follow rules and regulation because what they're doing, they can't doing it like that. You know what I mean? You know, everybody need a break in life, and we know what's going on in Venezuela. Make they run into Guyana, and Guyana is not the only place they're running. You know, a lot of Venezuelans are coming through the border of America too. So it's vice versa. You know, they're trying to does. It's like Jamaicans. They got a lot of persons whereby the crime rate is so high where they are. People are dying every day, and a man just want to be somebody's. You know, a man just want to work. A man just want to have his family, or even who those who got family already just want to maintain so their family could be provided with stuff. You know what I mean? The children could get education and stuff. Not everybody wanna, you know what I mean, die. Not everybody wanna be bad people and robbers and gangsters and thugs. They have people out there that literally wanna be somebody in life. So, you know what I mean? I feel it when, you know, you come from a place whereby every day somebody getting killed, robbery, whatever is the case. Obviously you will want to leave because I would want to leave. You know what I mean? Look, Guyana crime rating up so high, but still, you know what I mean? And those persons who is want to leave is persons whereby is hardworking people same way, but society with them within the country ain't so good. So obviously, you know what I mean? Obviously, things is kind of slow, but you know you's a fast you know what I mean, a fast bowler. You's get things, you go and look for work, you's go and think. But things just ain't adding up because of how the system set. So when you know you get a break, yo, I could make it, and a lot of person left where they born and come to America or go to other foreign countries and got businesses, not business, business is because of the foreign system. They married, they got business, they got house, they got this. You know what I mean? A lot of Guyanese around the world could say, yo, I come from Guyana with nothing. I come to America and I get this, I get that, until I get something. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I understand if they want to come to Guyana, whatever is the case, but they got to go through the right procedure. They got to follow rules and regulation. They can't be doing them stubbornness. You know what I mean? It's just like the Chinese. The Chinese, them, how the Chinese is getting, how the Chinese getting right now in Guyana is crazy. You know what I mean? It's literally crazy. You understand? How the Chinese them getting in Guyana right now is literally crazy. Good morning to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Hope you guys having a fantastic morning, like I say, guys, and welcome down to Let's Start the Things TV. Yeah, man, give the video a thumbs up. Those persons that is on YouTube and those persons that is on Facebook, please give the video a share, give the video a like. You know, I mean, hope you guys doing good. Princess, good morning to you. Hope you having a blessed morning, goddess. You know it goes already. Shout out to everybody that check in. Yeah, we talking, you know, because let's start the things, and that's how we keeping it real on the level. You know what I mean? These migrants need to be dealt with the real way. Nevertheless, I came across a next video, like I'm saying, the Chinese. You know, the Chinese. This video I saw from the same fellow, whereby it says Chinese supermarket destroying Guyanese shop in Agricola. Chinese takeover. I think this is a part 6 of his video. And it's a very interesting video, you know. Run to a video, then we get into more stuff. Yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to everybody that's checking in. Definitely, like I said, hope you guys having a fantastic morning. You know. Yeah, man. As you roll in here, so good morning to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and twos. Good morning to you. Let's jump into this.
It's probably my last video about China. This is probably my last video about Chinese supermarkets. Not exactly, but after this video, I would have covered the topic from multiple angles and there isn't much left for me to say. So the only way this series continues is if citizens, small business owners, and other people affected by this issue are willing to come forward. I'm the Specialist. Let's talk about how a Chinese supermarket is changing the outlook of shop owners in Agricola. If you were on the news or social media, you may have seen videos of Agricola residents taking to the streets to protest a Chinese supermarket that was coming to their community.
This morning, a small group of residents said they were concerned that the shops they have known for years will be closed with the opening of a Chinese supermarket at the corner of Brutus Street and the East Bank Public Road.
The new supermarket threatens to displace vendors like Miss Clark, who's had her roadside stall for decades, as well as seriously pressure small shop owners who've been serving the Agricola community for many, many years. So I decided to head down to Agricola to talk to some of the residents, shop owners, and get a sense of the situation. The situation in Agricola is pretty straightforward, not unlike in any of the other communities that have been covered before. Even though the Chinese supermarket isn't open yet, local shop owners are already feeling the supply squeeze. The numerous Chinese supermarkets in surrounding communities like Eccles have already monopolized the supply of things like bread and bottled beverages like Malta, beer, and shandy. Multiple shop owners reported that it was very difficult for them to source these goods. They weren't getting any sold to them, or they had to go through hoops just to get some supply so that they can sell in their stores. This story is all too familiar, as we've seen numerous shop owners from all around the country complain about being skipped by trucks from Banks, Sterling, Bakewell, and others. And while they're being skipped, the trucks ensure to make their stops at the Chinese supermarkets and sell goods to them. Sometimes these shop owners will call in to the supplier to ask or confirm that their orders are being received, and they get confirmation. However, when it actually comes time for the salesperson or the truck to actually show up with the goods, very often it doesn't happen. So clearly there's something happening there in that supply chain. And in a place like Agricola, if the shop owners are unable to receive adequate supply, obviously demand at that point becomes irrelevant, because if they don't have the goods to sell to customers, they won't get any customers. Given the bleak outlook, a few shop owners expressed their willingness to fight to the end, join protests in other communities, continue to protest in their own, and apply pressure to their political representatives. However, several residents and shop owners have already accepted that the death bells may be ringing for their local mom and pop shops, because there are few options for them to compete, lacking the finance and scale of these supermarkets, which open quickly with lots of stock and buying quantities that they can't hope to match. You add on top of that the uneven playing field, and it makes sense why some shop owners see this battle as unwinnable or an impossible one. Now is the part of the video where I inject a bit of realism. Both small and large businesses alike have made their concerns known to the public and to those in political office. However, having followed this issue for quite some time, it's clear that although
Guys, please share up the live, share up the live, share up the live, share up the live. Everett, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Those in political office have heard those concerns. I genuinely don't think they care. Or even if they do, they haven't shown it. So at this point, it's all up to you, the business owners and the consumers. We have not seen any practical steps to remedy these issues. We haven't seen any proposals to address your concerns. All we've seen are deflections and, well, simply your voice is being ignored. The most common argument we've seen presented from political figures is that we can't prevent competition, or this is a free market. We have to allow the businesses to compete.
Straight up.
However, as I've shown on this program multiple times, the playing field is not level. This is not fair competition. And even then, in the freest of markets, things aren't exactly free. You as a Guyanese cannot go to China and do what's happening here in Guyana. You can't even go to neighboring Brazil and do the same. Right next door in Brazil, many products that are not made or produced in Brazil are taxed heavily in order to protect the local market. Foreign companies are not allowed to set up with impunity, take advantage of local businesses and the consumers. However, here in Guyana, if you're a small business or just a regular consumer, well, you got to figure yourself out. In the short term, consumers may believe that they're getting cheaper products and things are somewhat of a relief for them. However, in the long term, as the revenue leakage from not only the local economy, but the larger national economy continues, that strain will be felt in the long run. And when it gets to that point, especially as many small businesses, mom and pop shops continue to shut down, as those smaller local economies collapse, many Guyanese would have been complicit in that destruction. And that's as simple as it gets. For this series to continue, you have to speak up. The small business owners, the citizens, anyone who is being affected by this situation. If you choose to say nothing, well, there's nothing I can do other than bring the attention.
Real talk. You know what I mean? Real talk. And it's crazy to see what's going on right now with the Chinese. It's crazy. Mr. Chin, they all over the place. I tell you, Mr. Chin, Mr. Chung, Mr. Long. Them man, you talking about Venezuelan? Venezuelan coming for work. Them man, between his money, see me, but Chinese, those crap, Chinese thing more sad. Chinese thing more deadly, yo. I telling you, don't play with Chinese. Chinese, they're all over Guyana. Want to we ain't got no business owners with. Want to we black business owners. Them ain't got no black entrepreneur back home in Guyana that trying to bust a business. Something. It's just the Chinese them alone. Shit. That shit is crazy.
To these issues. If you've been supporting the series up to this point, I want to thank you for your support. I hope that I've been able to provide some useful information for you, the viewers. From now on, I'll be focusing my attention on other projects and other series as I find time between my work schedule. But as always, I'm the Unspecialist. I want to thank you for watching and thanks for your support.
GoDaddy Arrow can get...
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Definitely, you know. I'm sure to Gully Prince. Let's keep language at each other like yes, we in a church. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Everybody that definitely checking in. You know what I mean? It's crazy how it is. No joke. You know? Yeah, man. Everett said, my brother government has been involved with the BRI. You know what I mean? Belt and Road Investment. Yeah, man. At all countries has been involved in the same equal. Yeah, man. Moving and out, setting up shops. Aye. Real thing where they're saying. You know what I mean? No joke. And I love that. I like how you bring the up Everett, you know? Yeah. I love how you bring it up. Um, but it's crazy, you know what I mean? The thing what I'm saying is that where is our black entrepreneur, business owners, or nobody want to open a business, nobody, because we could do the same thing that these Chinese people doing. You know what I mean? We could do the same thing. We just gotta get the link. We just gotta get a Chinese link. You know? Get a Chinese link, and definitely we open 2 big store like that. You know? And they got different things we could do. But I don't know what going on. It's like when it comes to the Chinese them, I don't know, like the Chinese them just literally take and they got countries that had to run the Chinese them out. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. The mad countries that they run them out. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking in, guys. Just drop your comments. Let me know what's up. All right, cool. Even if not black, excuse me, but what about the business owner? I'm to we Guyanese business owners. Okay? Marlon Anthony. First thing, I'm black. But what Indian and other Guyanese business people we on the ground has to respect each other than our leaders will have to follow. You know what I mean? Real thing. This is what I'm trying to say. We got to do something, Anthony, you know what I mean? On a big one level. This is what he's saying. It's like what part we there? What part, you know what I mean? What part we Guyanese business people them where they at? The same thing we could do. These one of them taking over, you know what I mean? These one of them just like they just taking over. Me not understand really going on. This is what I trying to understand. You know? All right, we got a comment here. What Jack Lee allow Chinese to do whatever they want because Chinese is allowing him to bank money there. See that? It's something. It got to be something. It got to be something going on. Make this situation is because even before I leave Guyana, I was always wondering why how Chinese they all over. You know what I mean? Chinese they all over. No joke. Yo, I swear to God. Chinese they all over. Yeah. Allow them to bank their money. So sad that poor. The man always suffering, but the best thing for Guyanese to do is, yeah man, boycott. This all and this winga. This winga. That is what we don't have. Too much licky. Too much licky. What man supposed to standing up for in Guyana ain't standing up for, bro. What people supposed to stand up for in Guyana ain't standing up. You know what I mean? Straight. Yeah, man. They're in Suriname, yeah, they're in Suriname. Couple of years now. And they have changed the way they have been doing business. That is when they come to open their business. You know what I mean? Of course. You see me? Real thing. You know? It's crazy, bro. That shit, hey, that that is there's some crazy, crazy thing. You know what I mean? I just wonder to myself, like, is what's really going on with these people? You know, we Guyanese, we just allow anything for happen. Anybody could come inside the country and do anything and just get away with it. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, shit. We need Guyanese, we need to wise up. You know what I mean? We need to wise up. We need to wise up because in other countries, you know, in these little countries like Brazil, Suriname, and these things, these guys got to follow rules and regulation. At the end of the day, you got to follow rules and regulation. There's no doubt about it. Got to follow rules and regulation at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Real talk, you know? Yeah. No joke. Alan Anthony said, you think it's the best time for us to unite with one voice, and this should be led by the Guyanese business people. You know what I mean? It's a good idea. You know? He said, so yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think the best thing, you understand, the best time for us to unite one voice. You know what I mean? All we with one voice. This all we gotta do, one voice. Yo, I tell you this. You know what human being don't got in common sometimes. They don't know unity is strength. Unity is strength, bro. Once you unite together, bro, it's unstoppable, B. It's literally unstoppable from you unite together, bro. I know what I'm telling you, bro. And this is what human beings don't understand. And even, you know, we Guyanese people in general, because when you look at certain other countries, islands, whatever you want to call it, these people, them, is hold it. If they say no Chinese, no Chinese. If they say this can't happen, that can't happen. Too much licky, man. I swear. You know? Ever started the Suriname people had started to cry out. They don't close their business at at land. They open every day. Okay. And they open every day. They don't close their business at LA. And they open every day. This is what I'm trying to tell you about. You know, this is how Chinese is. The Chinese them man mean business. Them man looking for it every day. Them man looking for it. Them man ain't playing, bro. Every day them man outside looking for it. You could talk cheese. You could talk cheese. Them man come for, you know, like them mosquito, which bite you and suck your blood. You know what I mean? This how they come in like. Them man come for drain. Inside they come for drain. You see me? And this is what we don't understand. We ain't get up, so you know what I mean? We ain't get up. It's beer stubbornness. It's beer literalness. Beer illiterate. It's like illiterate. Yeah, man. Sometimes I'm there inside of my hypers don't even, you know. But nevertheless, let me continue talking the things now. That's the part there we think now we reached to. Let's definitely touch down on the husband and wife stabbing. I want to know from you guys now, because it's few topics we got, and definitely we got to get into those other topics. We can't just dip on one topic all the time. So we're moving on to the husband and wife situation. I want to know from you guys. Now, I know you guys saw what's going on. I know you guys see what's up. Let me try to find The post, because like I said, I made the post over on my Facebook page whereby I uploaded a video whereby I was speaking about the same situation with the young man and the female stabbing. Young Jenna, big up yourself. Young Jenna Music just checked in. Good morning to you, my brother. From my next mother, hope you're having a fantastic morning. Hope you're doing all the right things and staying blessed and staying progress. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. I know I did an upload with the whole situation with the female that was stabbed by her husband. And I'm telling you this, bro. The comments, I wish it was the comments is crazy. I'm not gonna tell no lie. The comments is mad, and comments does keep coming in all the time. Comments does keep rolling, you know what I mean? And it's very interesting. It's very, very, very interesting, you know? Like I say, man, for those persons who checking in for the ones and threes, you know? Yeah, bro. I want to know what you guys got to say about the whole stabbing situation. Now, there's a lot of things people are saying because I'm trying to get down to the story. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got three sides to the story. So I trying to figure out what really going on. What make this man stab this woman so bad? Now there's a lot of things we hearing. We hearing she sleep with the brother. We hearing she thief some money. We hearing that this. We hearing that. I really want to talk about this because you see in this life here, so you could carry the horse to the well, but you can't make the horse drink the water. You could take the pig out the mud, but you can't take the mud out the pig. Some banner ways one feel it could go and fall in love with a woman that done season to the streets. Cause that's what I'm hearing. Don't know how truth it is, but she already seasoned to the streets. She like to party, she like to drink, she like to smoke. Now I don't know if this girl is a girl whereby he had his iPhone 15 years ago. This girl and he grew up in school, come up in school, went to school and all. I don't know. But boom, they got married. And it could happen because, you know what I mean? Me know me wife 27 years. I know me wife but 8 years. And we been together for, 6. The time when I know she is when I went getting for know she. By the time I was back home. You understand what I'm telling you? So it's messed up in a way whereby you could only change people if they want to be changed. That's the whole outcome with this. You could only change people if you could only change people if they want to be changed. Yeah, I'm telling you. Big woman level. You can't try for stress and try for please change nobody and the person they want to be changed. They want to still drink. They want to still smoke. They want to still party. I got 183 comments on this post that I made. And this this post is on my YouTube channel. Excitement. This post is on my YouTube channel right now, 19,000 views. And it's a situation whereby I really would like to have with you guys. I want you guys to chip in. Let me know what's your thoughts on this here, so. You know what I mean? And like I say, you know what I mean, despite whatever is the case, he have no right to do what he did to the female. Of course, he don't have no right to do what he did. You understand? He don't have no right. Now the comments them is totally crazy, guys. You know, we're gonna run through these comments quick. Yo, I tell you, when I saw this thing, I was definitely, I was terrified to know that. I said to myself, would this girl really do this, man? Would this girl do this, man? To make this man have to stop she like though. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Marlon Anthony, big up yourself, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong, you know what I mean? One love, thanks for chipping in. Yeah, thanks for chipping in and giving your comment, you know what I mean? Peace and love to you guys. Yeah, but like I said, guys, we got topics upon topics, and this is one of the topics definitely I have to bring back to the forefront, because we haven't finished as yet upon this topic, upon this situation. We're not going to just leave this situation like that. This situation is still a hot situation. It's still a trending situation whereby we got to talk about it, you understand? And, you know what I mean? You know? It's crazy to see how things could go. Now, let me find this, yeah, man. You know? This person says, so what happened with that, bro? You know what I mean? If you sleep. I want to find this. Hold on. I got a comment whereby a person came up and a person. Yo, it's crazy comments, bro. Okay. This is the part right here. And a person starts out, I know 100% of the story. This person say they know 100% of the story. Yeah, man. This person said they know 100% of the story, and this is what they said. The young man, you understand, the young man was saving up some money at home to buy a car. She stole the money and leave the home to be with a next man. And is that triggered the man, and he stabbed her up. Yes, there's one time I hear about that, then you know what I mean? It's crazy. And it continues, I am not saying he's right to stab her, but how can you do something like that? Then this part is what caught my attention also when they said, she's an alcoholic. She does smoke and love to party while her husband driving his son truck around the clock. Plus, the man that she went with is a alcoholic and does smoke coke. Me know how serious this comment is, because there's some serious, this shit is serious. This is serious. You know what I mean? The man is an alcoholic and the man is smoke coke. This person got to be a person who know these people them real good. I don't know. But This is why he's saying. Let me just work on that for a bit. This is why he was saying. This is why he was saying, you know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. You cannot want to change what cannot be changed. And there's something with a lot of men. A lot of men is want to get women and these women them don't accustom. This is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Despite upon a big man level, despite upon what a woman is doing, how a woman is do it, them is thing is gotta watch out. You know what I mean? And if this comment we see in here is true that you like drink and smoke, nothing wrong with you drinking and smoking. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It look like she's addicted to these stuff. She addicted to partying, she addicted to smoking, drinking, and she's a human being, nothing wrong with that. Now you, if that is true, and you know to yourself, even that you're going to take this girl, you got to let this girl know straight up what's the reason, what's the meds. And there's the next thing with some females, if y'all done literally season to something in life, you understand? And y'all know y'all ain't able to, you know what I mean? You ain't able no man for no man try coming and change you. You don't love the life you live in. You want to live wild and free. Let this man know though. Then I hear that though, you know what I mean? Then I hear that the man like to beat. He was very abusive, then I hear. Me know how truth is though. So it's crazy. Touch and go. Yo, there's why telling y'all no Gully Prince. Some people is want to run into things that they know they can't handle. Don't marriage is not nothing easy, bro. Marriage is not no walk in the park. And you see, we as human beings, when we don't get seasoned to something that it hard, especially when you're meeting them mood there. Now, I don't know how truthful is this with this person. When the person say when the man gone and walk around the clock, she's be sleeping and going and drinking and smoking and them thing, and she got a child. Me know how truthful is though. Me know how truthful is though, really. Yes, right, man. Because this totally crazy. You got your child and you go in and drink and smoke. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Now this is so though, right? A lot of persons are saying with this say, and this person say, I can't get that baby screaming out my head and how all these people they're passing and looking and avoiding and videoing on the effing body say let we pick up the child just in case he run, you know what I mean, he runs on, you know, the baby too. Nobody, our country and our people getting heartless. Now at this situation there, you know what I mean, and that was a reasoning whereby some guys was talking to. At that time there, you know, and the place there, what you want to do if you see something like that? You know what I mean? If you see a situation like that happening, you would go into it. You know what I mean? Sometime at that said moment, the man, you know what I mean, the man got a knife. The man got a knife. You know what the man could do. You know how bad the man is with a knife. Now, use not no Chinese, use not no Jet Li, use not no Kung Fu man. You know, for fight hand to hand or whatever is it, but this man have a weapon that could harm you, that could hurt you. At that said moment, what you would do? It's hard for you running to something like that, I try to, you know what I mean, de-escalate it. It hard. It's either you forgot some kind of weapon, some brick, something that you could use in order for you for hurt this man in a way that he would leave her. Because now if you attack this man now and you injure this man fall dead, you going to jail. You see it? I can remember a time, this is why I don't get a man and woman story. I can remember a time I see a sister why know and she man had it out, bro. And the man boxing, I say, yo, no man, you can't box this sister. The girl look at me and tell me, mind me business. Mind my business. You see it, man? You see me? Everett, big up yourself, man. Thank you for the check-in also, you know. Appreciate the check-in. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot, man. Do remember to check in whenever you can. We go live, you know. And definitely for those persons who definitely commenting, look out, guys. You will be receiving a wrench. Soon as I finish the show, on my next show, I will be going back to the comments and give you guys a wrench. Everybody that comment this morning will be receiving a wrench. Okay, guys? Love you guys, man. Y'all is my dupes. I always appreciate you guys, man. Straight up. Yeah, guys, you know, what you would do at the said moment. It's crazy. It's like this person said, walk away doing that and change nothing with, you know what I mean, with happening before, but cutting, you know what I mean, causing more damage to yourself. You know what I mean? It's crazy. At this situation there, you know what I mean, what you would do if you was in his shoes. This person say, all men are not the same. Woman words of advice. If you are not feeling the same way for your partner, please leave the relationship before seeing someone else. All men are not the same. You know what I mean? So this person must be basically speaking upon the cheating part of the situation. You know what I mean? So we got a cheating, we got a money thieving. Those are the two alleged stuff that definitely she's being accused of because, you know, or should I say, accused of that made this man react to how he react to her, which is still wrong for you to doing that. You know, you should lock her up. You know. This person still, he has no right to do that, of course. This person here said, does that justify trying to take her life? You know what I mean? This person said he had no right to do that. He didn't make life, so he can't take life. Okay, this person right here, they said, let God do his work. Man don't like hear you but attack another man, nor a woman doesn't like to hear you but attack another woman. So one told me the other day, when he saw the video, some woman does look for this. Wonder if he would like someone does that to his daughter, and he said she looked for it. Well, the man is a straight up man. The man's a serious man. It's like me. The man said, yo, she look fit if she do that. You know what I mean? He's straight up. And, you know what I mean? Indeed, if you know what's the repercussion or you know what going to be the outburst of something, wherever come your way, you gotta take it. I just happy that she wasn't unalive. Because them stop there, it look like it's like killing. Those stop there look like is street murder. It's like that. But so the thing set up both time it all it. It's real serious to see these kind of thing escalate, because even if this man is abusive, and this is the next thing, ladies, you know what I mean, you gotta know where you're putting yourself in, what situation you putting yourself in. You know what I mean? You just can't meet a man and because this man has worked for this money, and this is what a lot of women is get caught up with. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Relationship is not a walk in the park. Much less marriage is not a walk in the park either. You know what I mean? These are things that you have to you have to commit yourself to. With certain things you have to cut off. You have to stop doing, and these kind of things is not something whereby you should be doing. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean, when these things comes to females, you know what I mean, it's not right, but you know what I mean, you gotta know where you're putting yourself in. It's like the Cassie and the Puffy situation. When he did what he did to her in the hallway in the hotel, when the video was leaked and everyone got the video. It's like that. You know what I mean? You putting yourself in a situation he got a way whereby he manipulate these women, and whereby he send fear into their hearts, whereby he tell them he gonna kill them if they go and talk or whatever. But still, I don't care.